welcome to the Not Bitter 16 Mash Madness 2024.
Yep.
We have 2 of the 1 seeds moving on thus far. The Rock Hill Farms got upset in the first round.
Golly.
So that 1 seed is see ya. Goodbye. Here is our 4th numero uno seed up against the 4 seed Dickel Bottled and Bond. Now we were just talking. This thing used to be 40-ish.
We'll call it 40s.
What's crazy is both these bottles used to be sub 40.
Yeah.
McKenna 10, I used to be able to get for like $39
and
or
I
36
remember
bucks.
when the McKenna won the little spirits competition.
God,
that was like in 2019 or late 2018, early 2019, because that was when I first started getting into the brown liquor.
And then it happened.
Yeah, this has all been since late 2019. So yeah, the Henry McKenna, I've never known it prior to it being like the award winner.
It was a bottom shelf, bottled and bond 10-year. Okay, second shelf, I guess I'll call it. But it just kind of hung out down the bottom.
The
and
prices just keep creeping up.
shelf.
Why does the prices keep creeping up, Jimmy?
I just think it's a popularity thing. I think more and more people are getting into whiskey. You know, COVID probably helped. A lot of people sitting around doing nothing.
That's not what you said earlier.
I know. We agreed to keep this channel pretty mainstream. We're not going to go down any rabbit holes here. It just costs more than it did a few years ago. You guys tell me. Anyway.
Anyway. So we've got here another one. You're not a big fan. So we did pick this McKenna as the 1 seed, and this was I think this was more of a your decision just because of the hype that a lot of people get behind this bottle. It still goes for I think it's sub 100 usually.
It's anywhere between some places still have it at like an old like $45, which is a pretty good price, and they sell it at that retailish price and maintain that. Other places have it up to close to like $70, $89.
Yeah, I think even if you're gonna try and get it on secondary, you're probably gonna be in that 75 to 90 range. But again, it's a $45 bottle.
And some of them are really good. Of the ones I've had, some are really, really good, and some are just total flops.
Duds?
Yeah.
Hope you guys don't mind. I got started a little bit before when you guys were talking.
And we threw the George Dickel in there just because a lot of people hate.
Yeah.
A lot of the whiskey snobs hate George Dickel.
I can see. I mean, it's, sometimes it's the little bit that I remember. It's a little harsh. It's a little kind of gravelly.
So do you think you've identified which one is the George Dickel?
Finally, the chalk road, did you?
Not quite yet. I mean, that's, as I said that, I kind of was setting myself up. But when I drank it, the first time many moons ago, I thought, God, it's pretty gnarly for a bottled and bond. But
again, both of these are good.
I'm having trouble kind of picking out what I would like
I
more
don't
or
know.
less.
So you opened this McKenna last weekend, right?
Yeah, these were both open.
Yeah, that's.
So did you like this McKenna? This is McKenna. For those that don't know, it is one of the ones that has the widest range of it's either really good or really bad.
And there's not many in the middle. They're either superb or meh. So yeah, I was drinking it with the Holiday and the Dickel and the McKenna, and by the time I got done drinking a couple pours of them, I didn't remember what was what. So
That's where Jimmy and I were last weekend too.
Yeah. Tough sledding here.
That randomizer did a good job.
Yeah.
And for those people who say, you should be able to tell the George Dickel. No, you can't.
I'm telling you, this is about one of the more tough matchups.
Oh my God. I'm going to go with my original, because I'm second guessing myself. I'm going to go with my original gut feeling. I'm going right glass.
Right glass.
Okay.
Only on the left side.
Okay, so right's
I'm out on this one, but yeah.
The right glass for me, there was an early on, it just seemed lighter. It was almost like a powdered sugar type of sweetness and I don't know. That is what set it apart from the other one for me. There was just something different on the nose. The taste is surprisingly similar.
Yeah.
Very similar.
The nose on the left was a little more grassy for me, and that's why I was like, nope, not doing it.
And the more I went back, I kind of picked that up too, but I still couldn't pick enough out of the right one to.
Like alcohol-y, grassy, and I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Okay.
So you felt like the left glass was.
It just, of the very few things I could pick apart, I just felt like it was a little more balanced. And I didn't get a lot of the grass on the nose, but, it was tough. I felt like I was drinking two of the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You pour them different times. I'd be
Yep.
like, that's great.
All right, so right glass moving on. It's B. The Dickel. The Dickel.
Dickel's
Good for
moving
you,
on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I picked it. I picked the Dickel to move on.
Huh. Got another big upset. Another number one goes down.
Lost to a dick.
I'm not mad about it. Again, they're both good.
Yeah,
This particular single barrel was really good.
I have fallen into the trap of I got one, went to a different liquor store about a month later in Topeka and got a different bottle because the one was really good. Forgot what batch I had.
No.
Got a different one and it was awful.
So we have some consistency with the McKenna products, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, they're single barrels, so
Yeah, you get what you get.
Number 4 seed moving on.
That's what the tournament's all about.
Goodness, man. We've got the benchmark bonded and the Dickel bottled and bond moving on to the round of 8.
Upset City.
Yep. All right. We've got two
some
more 2-3 seeds.
Uh-huh.
Or 2-3 matchups coming up.
Ooh,
So.
both the Knob Creeks are coming up.
Oh, God. We'll get into it right here next time, Thin Blue Whiskey.